Hey yo guys, what's up? It is Little Pet Frog, and I want to go over a server that I think is absolutely astounding and deserves to be shouted out in every way possible that I can think of. But I don't want to give it praise without giving it reason for its praise, if that made sense. This server is a super flat survival take on Minecraft. I wouldn't say just survival server doesn't just sum the server up at all. I mean, there's so much to do and so many things to see. So let's get started. And the things we can see immediately when you join the game. So immediately we have this board here, and this board is determined by challenges you do and whoever plays on the week. So this is the weekly people who have played, and they do challenges, and those challenges will get you farther into this game. And they're kind of the best word is they're your objective in this server because they not only they progress you, but they like assist you at the same time. They'll give you the rare items on a super flat server. For example, roses or sunflowers, some stuff that doesn't really spawn. You know, some stuff you can't get. And not only does it do just simple stuff like that, but it like they give you currency to buy more things, to do more challenges, and to maybe do a dungeon or two, because there are dungeons on this server that you can do and you can get hero points for. And those hero points can be used to let you go into different areas, like the Hall of Heroes, which, not to mention, I am on the top 10 board, as you see, and I can't even go into the Hall of Heroes, because that is yeah, that is still a true fact. I'm making sure. I was like, please don't tell me I'm unable to go into it now, because I was gonna be like, oh, never mind, I can go into it. But, um, you, there's so much to do on this server, and so many ways to experience it. So the main two things are combat currency and auto farming currency. So you can have your base focused on auto farms, or you can go out and do infinite amounts of dungeons and increase your currency that way, or you can do both and get a balanced mix of currency, and then you can use those currencies to buy things like upgrades for your armor that are literally above vanilla enchants, because at the beginning everything is kept to vanilla. By the way, this is like armor pieces for an elytra, just mentioning that. But everything is kept vanilla with just something extra. My sword has a chance to critical people one in every 100 times and one out of like every 12 or something times. I don't want to do the math on it. But there's there's literally something here for everybody. There's parkour right there, and that is literally like what it is one of the dungeons. I haven't even completed it because I suck at parkour, and I thought I was like semi decent at parkour. No, this thing proved me absolutely wrong. It is literally made by one of the like I think it is made by one of the predecessors, I guess is the best word, of one of the most greatest parkour people of all time. Here's the mines. This can literally be a prison server for you if you want it to be. If you're into prison servers, I mean, this has it technically. You can mine, and then when you mine, you get the stuff called script, and then you can turn that script into actual currency right out here, and then you can progress yourself that way, and then you can build your base that way if you don't want to do dungeons. Or you can go out and you can do the dungeons at the city. You can go to the city, and then you can go to dungeon XYZ and experience it. And we're gonna go take a trip to one because I don't know what I want to take a trip to. Uh, let's go to one of the early villages. Let's go to Goblin Village. It's one of my favorites because it's just so simple and easy, and it's an early dungeon. This is Goblin Village. It looks like a regular village, but there are goblins in here that are literally going to chuck rocks at you. And there's a boss in here that's a shaman. And it's a simple dungeon, but it's not easy for everybody. You probably need hardened diamond armor, which, by the way, is diamond blocks rather than diamonds themselves. There's so many things to this server that add up that are just experiences in themselves. If we take a look at my base, I'm a pretty combat oriented person when it comes to like what I do on the server. I do mostly dungeons, right? We can look, I have to build a base, right? So if we do slash base, I think you can see my base is worth a score, right? If we look right here, it has a score, and that is based off the things you build. So this house here and this castle here are worth a lot of base points, and you need those as well as hero points to progress in both sides of the game. And another thing to mention is that auto farms really help you because those give you your like emeralds, and emeralds are technically a form of currency indirectly. And you can, I mean, it does take a lot to get one like sample of that currency, but once you get like a few of the other people's bases who have probably about 80 of these, which are, by the way, pumpkin farms, they have those stacked up, right? Those things are absurd. Absurd, absurd. Like, they are huge. They are so, like, okay, sorry, I don't know why I'm, like, rambling. Those types of bases produce so much currency per second that they don't even need to do dungeons if they didn't want to. But yet people still do, because the dungeons in this game are literally outstanding. They are such a unique take on the server to what a dungeon is. Muffelgran, okay? Now, Muffelgran is a zombie who is strong, and he disables one of your main uses in the game, especially for late players, splash potion books, which just so happen to be like my main source of healing myself, right? So this dungeon forces you in this weird situation where you can't use these, and not only mention that, but the boss dodges you half the time, and he spawns minions that also dodge you, and then they move you, and then he moves you at the same time. So you're being thrown around while you're trying to deal with all these things at once, and it is such an amazing boss in itself that I actually have to like geek hideout, the owner of the server, thank you so much for this experience, just because I don't know what I would be doing with my summers and with my like a little bit of spare time I have during the school year without like this server, because this literally entertains me so thoroughly. And that is a little clip of Mufflegren, and I hope I say that right, by the way. And he, at the same time, the server is so rewarding. Do I expect maybe to be flung off into the end void, or maybe you have to fly under the map for half a mile? You honestly never know with this server, and I think that's what's so cool about it. So hopefully you guys all check out NoNonsense, which is the name of the server because it is literally no nonsense. There's no nonsense allowed. This is all hardcore, ready to grind type of go server, and I really hope everybody would give it a try. Thank you for watching this video. I will leave the IP in the description, and hopefully everybody has a nice time. And one thing to mention, real quickly, is I want this server to be played because it's ending soon. I want its legacy, the minuscule one it has, to be there. I want it to have one. It's not ending for good. There's going to be a season 2, but this part of the season 2 is going to be a complete redo, and that's why I would like a few more people to play it and experience it. Sorry, my bad. Before it ends, because I feel like it should be experienced. It's so here. It's hidden. You see the items used to enchant your armor, but yeah, and you can get those from dungeons, and it's endless the ways to describe this server, and I really hope you all give it a try. Thank you very much for watching this video, and have a nice day. Peace.